Hi, Steve Cooper, Rank Success, and this is just a short video in relation to some of the questions that I'm getting coming in relation to the blog and the podcast I've put out, and the short videos in relation to the National Police Promotion Framework changes that are proposed by the College of Policing to be being brought in from 2024 with 9 pilot forces and through to 2025, so transition period. Some pretty fundamental changes to the promotion selection process as you know it. Hop on over to policepromotion.blog and have a look at that if you want to. Alternatively, there's a podcast, the Rank Success podcast, so have a look at YouTube, Spotify, Apple, however you listen to your podcasts, or ask Alexa to play the Rank Success podcast and pick up on a couple of the podcasts I've done. But there's information out there, and the blog, the podcast, and the videos kind of summarize what is known. I'm starting to get a lot of questions that I am I'm happy to answer, but I don't have the detail. But I just want to go through a few of them and to let you know what they are, because you may well have similar questions. Promotion is, if you're putting yourself forward for a promotion selection process, there's often ambiguity and uncertainty that comes with it. So anything you can do to mitigate that in your own interests, for example by downloading one of my toolkits for sergeant or inspector, chief inspector, straight away you tend to focus your time, your available time, and thinking on moving forward, gaining traction, getting that momentum going towards a selection process. And it looks very different across 43 different forces, and it may well look different going into the future, but not massively so. Okay, but the big headline in the current version is the proposed removal of the legal exam as you would know it at the moment, and whether it's going to be replaced with some other form of legal test or an exam with a smaller syllabus, who knows. But some of the questions I've been getting, this one's this morning into my inbox. Hi Steve, I follow you on Twitter and I love reading the content you publish. I've just passed my sergeant's exam. Please, do you know if the result is safe for the next 5 years, or will it be invalid or expired once SIPP comes in? I can't find anything online, thank you. So that's one. And I'll come back in a minute very quickly to that. Another one, I fully read your blog and the process, and I just want to know what to do from this point onwards. Should I revise for the March 24 exam, or should I review College of Policing and the blog information preparing for the new process? Okay, another one from previously. Hi Steve, I've read your blog on this today. Any idea which forces have signed up to trial this new process, and will the usual promotion exams go forward in 2024 for those forces not trialling? Perhaps the College of Policing could clarify. I've replied to that one, no trial forces announced as yet. And someone else has asked me, can you direct me to where this is on the College of Policing's website please, as I cannot find any mention of it. Your blog suggests it's been brought in next year for 2024. Are you able to evidence that from any other independent source? Okay, and someone else has commented, this is interesting. I'm in a long-term acting role, no sign of a board, however I'm told it will be based on PDR mainly, yet nobody here knows the process we're going to be doing. It's very confusing. So just coming back to a couple of those there, I'm only able to answer it from my perspective. There's nothing on the college's website yet. There's no frequently asked questions or anything being trapped or picked up there yet. But in terms of the exam being safe, to come back to the first question, I've just passed the science exam. Please, do you know if the result is safe for the next 5 years, or will it be invalid and expired once the SIPP comes in? I can't find anything online. So I mean, my best guess with that is, as you've already got at the moment, there will be some transition, some crossover, some hybrid period where you've got different candidates that qualified with different processes. So for example, you've still got Osprey qualified officers, which is some time ago now, able to put themselves forward for a promotion selection process, and there are different ways of getting promoted. So I would imagine, I don't know, please don't take it from me, but I would imagine in terms of common sense, which is starting to creep in, even some forces have got that as their values now, and their priorities, common sense. Welcome common sense if it's a return, but common sense would tend to suggest that yes, you know, they're going to honour that, and that you will carry over that 5 years, just like Osprey officers are some years down the line now, but still eligible to go for promotion. It may well be supplemented, complemented by other requirements and eligibility. So you've got to keep your PDR going, you have to have had a CPD plan, etc., etc. But I can't give you any clearer answers on that. But I would suggest there would be some kind of crossover process. On the other one, a fully rigid process, I just want to know what to do from this point onwards. Should I revise for the March 24 exam, or should I review College of Policing and the blog information? Okay, I would do all of that. I would always encourage someone to take action now. There is no meaningful information out there to affect your plans otherwise. As I say, there's a degree of uncertainty that does come with promotion and ambiguity. Try and mitigate that in your own interest, crack straight on, gain some momentum, take action, get that traction going towards your opportunity, and I would say crack on with the exam. There's nothing you've heard anywhere else to say that the exam will be phased out in 2024, only that SIPP will be implemented for trial forces, 9 trial forces, and I don't know who they are. But I imagine, I mean, it's not really a secret, so I don't see any reason for it to be kept a secret. And I think those forces will probably have some really interesting experiences in terms of how this rolls out with them, and ultimately before the wider rollout, proposed rollout in 2025. Okay, any idea which forces have signed up to the trial for this no process? No, not at all. I have heard a rumour, and I know policing thrives on rumours, but I'm going to keep myself quiet on that, and I'll let the College of Policing announce this when they choose to. And will the usual exam process go forward in 2024 for those not trialling? I would imagine it would. I can't see any reason it won't. You know, the process isn't set up for anything other than that. So if you're listening to this and you've just passed the sergeantcy exam, or the inspector's exam this year for 2024, I would crack on. You know, it's the only thing you can do that's positive, and may be supported and supplemented and complemented by my digital promotion toolkits, which will help you prepare effectively and make best use of the time you've got. And that's if you're going for boards after that. So if you're already qualified, get the toolkits. If you're going for the exam, go for the exam. And one thing I would say is the College of Policing have actually said we're currently designing a new promotions process for sergeants and inspectors, and no final decision has been made yet on the legal exam. We plan to test the proposed process from early 2024, so just a couple of months away, and officers will be given advance notice of any updates. There has been some consultation. I don't know what consultation has been. Apparently the Federation have been involved. There are forces, NPCCs involved. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Okay, so that's just some of the questions I'm getting coming in. I think I'm going to start collating them. I'll do a couple more videos if I have to, but I think there's a case for these questions now to be directed, as I'm advising officers to do, back to your own HR departments and your exam officer in your force, and finding that to the College of Policing Inquiries team, who will help you. But I'll continue collating these, and there's always videos, podcasts and blogs available for you as a candidate, promotion candidate, to keep you going, whatever's happening in the background. And wherever you are on your promotion journey, I wish you all the very best, and I'll be back with another short video in due course. Until then, take care and stay safe.